Embedded software testing lifecycle question and answers. What is embedded software testing? Embedded software testing is the process of verifying and validating the embedded system to ensure that they meet functional, performance, and safety requirements. It includes hardware and software interaction testing using the unit integration, system, and regression and safety testing techniques. What are the key difference between embedded software testing and general software testing? Here is the difference for the future for the execution of the environment. It will be in the general, we have the runs on the OS. Embedded, it will be runs on the microcontroller based upon the hardware components that we are able to choose. In that, it have the autos and non-autos. It will be depends upon the hardware we are choosing it. And the hardware dependency, general software testing, here no hardware dependency, it will be compatible be added. Coming to the embedded, it will be hardware dependency is required, and it will be the software will be developed according to the compatible hardware. So coming to the response time, for general software testing, not real time, but for embedded software testing, it should meet the real time constraints. And there are some of the other testing tools will differ for general software testing and embedded. We have different tools used for testing of those software and hardware combination. Fault handling, it have the hardware and software combination. So that way failures will be checked in the embedded software testing. In case of general software, only the software level failures will be tested. What are the different phases of embedded software testing lifecycle? It consists of requirement and analysis, understand the test requirement, test planning. It defines a test strategy and tools and resources, and test case design and development, create the test case and scripts, test environment setup, configure the hill and cell and mill and debug tools, and test execution, execute the test case and log the defects and analyze the results, test closure and reporting, summarize the test results, and any lesson learned during the testing that will be added as a part of a lesson learned. What are the types of testing performed in the embedded software? So unit testing, integration testing, system testing, regression testing, performance testing, safety and security testing, fault injection testing. So unit testing, it will be verified as an individual software module. Integration is the interaction of the modules. System testing, it's about the complete system functionality we are testing. Regression testing, any new changes is added for the existing software that will be verified. Performance testing is talks about the speed and memory usage and response time. Safety, it talks about the compliance. And fault injection testing talks about simulated sensors or network or power failures. What are the different models used in the embedded software testing? The most common testing models are V model, Agile model, waterfall model, hybrid model. What are the different test environments used in embedded software testing? The Hill, hardware in loop, SIL, software in loop, mill, model in loop, PIL, processor in loop. What are the commonly used tools in software testing? Here, Vector Canoe and Capel, ECU test and DSpace, SE, LDRA, Cantata, and Jira and HPLM, and oscilloscope and logic analyzer, and Lauterbach and JTAG debugger. So these are the some commonly tools used in the embedded software testing. What is hill testing in embedded systems? So hill testing is hardware in loop testing, is a method where the real embedded software is tested with simulated hardware using the tools like DSpace, NILabVIEW, and Vector Canoe. It ensures that software behaves correctly under real-world conditions before deployment. What is the role of function safety in embedded software testing? Function safety ensures that system operates correctly under different failure conditions and follows the standards like ISO 26262 and similarly we have a industrial compliance IEC 61508 and similarly for aerospace standards DO 178C. Safety test includes fault injection testing, watchdog timer testing, memory corruption testing. What are the key challenges in embedded software testing? Real-time constraint, hardware software dependency, and safety critical system, testing under different conditions, and security risk. What is the difference between black box testing, white box testing, gray box testing in embedded systems? Black box testing is it talks about without knowledge on the code level that will be tested as a part of a black box testing. White box testing talks about the internal logic and code coverage. Gray box testing, it is a mixing of both the black box and white box combination. The partial knowledge is required to understand about the logic implementation. What is the embedded software regression testing? How it can be performed? So regression testing ensures that new changes doesn't break the existing functionality by rerunning the automated test cases after code changes using the tools like UC test tool, vector canoe, and DSpace for automation, and comparing the previous and new test results using the test report. What is the OTA? How you are able to test in the embedded system? OTA testing verifies that wireless firmware software updates in the embedded devices. It includes the connectivity testing, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or cellular, LoRa, part of the connectivity testing, security testing, data encryption authentication, rollback testing, reverting to the old firmware in case of failure. What are the cyber security challenges in embedded system? Firmware tampering, secure boot and encryption, network security, remote exploits. What is a fault injection testing in embedded system? Sensor failures or power failures or memory corruption or the fault or the part of the